again, this is Salazar, owner of JD Salazar Music in Albuquerque, New Mexico. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Guitarra de Golpe, also known as Quinta Mariachera or Jarana Michoacana. This instrument was widely used in the Tecalitlan region of Jalisco and some parts of Michoacan. So if we go back to 1897, I believe it was, Don Gaspar Vargas founded what we now know as Mariachi Vargas de Tecalitlan, and it consisted of 2 violins, harp, and the Guitarra de Golpe played by Don Gaspar Vargas. This instrument has pretty much been pushed aside in contemporary mariachis, where we now have a vihuela and a classical guitar. And recently it's been coming back slowly and slowly. One of the figures that helped bring back the Guitarra de Golpe was Javier Trujillo, who played it with Mariachi Cobre. Thanks to him, this instrument started gaining popularity again. So nowadays you'll see many groups that use a Guitarra de Golpe. This instrument has about 3 different tunings that we know of, and one is called, the most popular one right now is called Urbana. And then we have the Tecalitlan tuning, which was used by Don Gaspar, and in Michoacan they use the Michoacan tuning, which is very closely related to vihuela or guitar positions. So let's take a look at some of those tunings and positions. So here I have a Jarana Michoacana or Guitarra de Golpe that we have tuned to Urbana with a high E. So you'll see an Urbana tuning with a high E or a low E, mi arriba or mi abajo. And this one has the high E. So we take a look. So it's tuned G, C, E, A, D. So we have here in the middle of the fretboard, if you play a D position, but in the middle, so you have these 2 open strings at the ends, you'll have a G chord. So this is the Urbana tuning with the mi arriba or the high E. Now let me show you one with the low E. So here's another Guitarra de Golpe. This one's made by Javier Meraz Reyes. This last one we heard is made by Maestro Victor Salapa from Paracho. And this is made by Maestro Javier Meraz Reyes. So here we have with the high E, the low E, I'm sorry. It's a deeper sound, something that would go a little bit better with a vihuela and a guitar, just to be the midpoint in the spectrum of frequencies and sounds. So G, C, E, low E, A, and D again. So this is your Urbana tuning with the low E. And now let's take a look at the Michoacan tuning, which happens to be my personal favorite. So this is my personal Guitarra de Golpe, which was built for me by Maestro Javier Meraz Reyes. And I have it tuned in the Michoacan tuning, which is D, G, C, E, A. D, G, C, E, A. So if you noticed, the Urbana tuning we said was G, C, E, A, D. So all we do is we flip the D and we put it on the top or on the bottom, depending on how you want to see it, right? The top of the golpe or the bottom, number 5. So now we have vihuela positions, which is one of the advantages of this tuning. If you're a vihuela player or a guitar player, it is very easy to transition to Guitarra de Golpe in Michoacan tuning because you have the same exact positions as vihuela, but the only difference is that you'll have to transpose the note names. So we have a position of D on a vihuela, but it's a G chord. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, Bye. transition from a vihuela player to a guitarra de golpe in Michoacan tuning due to the positions being exactly the same. All we do is we change the chord names, okay? And then we will have the Tecalitlan tuning next. So in the Tecalitlan tuning, all I had to do was switch the C. So remember it was D, G, C, A, E. All I had to do was bring down the C to a B natural. So now we have D, G, B, E, A. So this is the tuning Don Gaspar Vargas used. So this tuning is very interesting in that you have a lot of the same vihuela chords, but in the middle. So if you have a D position in the middle of the fretboard, these two open, but the middle you have a D position, it's actually a D chord. So we have D chord, and then we have your A7, right? D7, and then, so here, since we do have an extra note here that we don't have on a vihuela, we have to cover it. And this particular tuning is very, very similar in positions to the Urbana tuning. So again, if you already play Guitarra de Golpe and you want to try a different tuning, but you play the Urbana tuning, I suggest the Tecalitlan tuning, which is the original one that Don Gaspar Vargas used to use. And it makes it so much easier because you already know all the positions. All you have to do again is just switch the chord names. We also have a few resources available to learn the Guitarra de Golpe. We have a few chord books here written by Christopher Burr, originally from Nogales, Arizona, who now resides in Los Angeles. He is an excellent armonía player and Guitarra de Golpe player. And he took the time to actually write out chord positions for the Guitarra de Golpe, not only in one tuning, but in two of them. So we have the Urbana tuning, which is the one that's the most popular right now. And we also have the Michoacan tuning. Okay? So I want to thank personally Christopher for writing this and providing the mariachi world with an excellent resource on how to play the Guitarra de Golpe. Thank you once again for tuning in to this video on the Guitarra de Golpe. If you're interested in any one of our Guitarras de Golpe, we do have them for sale at www.jdsalazarmusic.com. You can also call us or give us a WhatsApp at 505-404-8338 or shoot us an email at jdsalazarmusic@gmail.com. We also have the books available from Christopher Burr, and we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.